This song was by request, originally done by Sam Cooke. I was born on the river in a little tent, but just like the river, I've been running ever since. And it's hard now, but I think a change is gonna come. Oh yes it is. Sometimes it's too hard living, but I ain't afraid to die, 'cause I know what's up there beyond the sky. And it's been a long time a-coming, yeah, but change is gonna come. Oh, I can feel it in my bones. Sometimes I go downtown and I look all around and I say, hey, why is this world trying to bring me down? But it's been a long time now, long time now. Change is gonna come. I go to my brother and I say, Lord, help me please. I go to my sisters, yeah, and I say, Lord, can you help me please? And they say, Carmen, sometimes you just gotta get down. You gotta get down. You gotta get down on your knees. Ow! Where was I at?
On your knees.
Oh yes, sometimes it lasts a long time, this horror. And then I think of a song, and I ain't got no more sorrow. Yeah, that'll work. 'Cause it's been a long time now, but change is gonna come. Yeah, it's been a long time now. Voila. Go for it. There's that synchronicity again.
I know. Well, thank you, Carmen. Take a nice deep breath. Carmen, thank you so much. As I look around the center, I see the beautiful plants, and they're alive because of you. If it was up to me, they would probably be dead.
And the music. They love the music.
I know. I
They
come in
like
here
jazz
and Carmen's
especially.
playing the music to them, and they're just flapping their little leaves. Thank you, Carmen. And also downstairs, it didn't happen by accident.
No.
It is absolutely beautiful. It is.
Thank you, Carrie.
Well, I came
She
at
and I
the.
had fun last night.
I came at the tail end. Well, the chaos and mayhem had already taken place. She pulled all the decorations out.
No
All I had
more
to do was
Halloween.
vacuum up the glitter. That was it. So now the time has come. The time is here. But time is also an illusion. So all we have is the present.
Aww.
And we have Victoria Johnnie. Did I say that right? Johnnie. Victoria Johnnie is our speaker. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Tatsume, Oikolo, West, Victoria, Johnnie. I'm so pleased to be able to share this moment with you guys because the very first moment that I stepped into this building, I knew, like, this is going to be the start for me. And this place has always been just a great space for me and my journey. And I'm sure that you guys feel the same way because, it's not every day that we get to sit in the same room and be with people that share similarities with us, either in energy, consciousness, heart, all of it. Sorry, what?
I can hear her. She's just telling you to talk louder.
Oh, sorry. Everyone always tells me my voice is so like light and just soft, so I'm sorry.
Thank you.
It's like it's either it's very soft and quiet, or I'm like so loud I'm bursting your eardrums. So I'm trying to find that happy medium right now.
Good.
And all like the past few weeks that I known that I was gonna speak, I was like in my head a lot. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm the person to represent my people in the best way that I can within however long that I have to speak. I don't know if I'm gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know. And yesterday, my sister and we went to one of my favorite cafes that I haven't been to in a while. It's called the Blue Lantern. If you guys ever been there, it's very cute and just the vibes are immaculate, And so I'm like for now, for you guys know, I'm speaking from the heart. I'm speaking from my tamina. I tried every single time that I tried to like write notes and get myself together. It was like, nope, you're not doing it that way. You're gonna do it from the heart. And so that's what I came to do. I came to just share a piece of my heart and some facts of my culture and how my spirituality ties into that. So back to the cafe. We were sitting down and I was having my cup of whatever it was, and we're looking at the book section to sit down and read. And there was I picked up the book, the Secret Ways of Healing, the Native American ways, the Secret Native American Ways of Healing. And it was a great book to sit and refresh my mind, because I've been like stuffing my mind with all this information because I want it to be right. I want to be, so now.
Let the spirit guide you.
Exactly. And like my anxiety and everything is getting in between, but now so as you know, I am an enrolled member of the Nez Perce tribe, but I'm also descendant of Cowichan and Paiute. Cowichan is a coastal Salish tribe on the Vancouver, British Columbia, and I'm still learning. That's where my last name comes from, Johnnie. I've honestly never seen the last name Johnnie with a IE, so that's probably why it seems a little strange, maybe. It's Canadian. And my people up there are they're amazing. I know a few members and they really want me to go up there, and I've been trying to, but I've been aligned, like my mind and my energy has been aligned to certain habits and cycles, and I feel like, as humans we get like that. We're like, oh, like I should be here, I should be there. But the one thing that I keep forgetting to accept is that we are always where we need to be at every given moment. And that's what my people understood, that we are here in this moment and in this life, in this physical, for a reason. And this life that we have, it's going to prepare us for wherever we're going next. That's basically what, everything is. Whether we're this form of energy and maybe we came to the physical, we're this form of energy, it's all leading back to the same place. And that's where we all come from. We all come from the same place. But the universe wants to experience itself, so we have different hums and different rhythms and vibrations. So as I'm stuffing my mind with all this information of Native American culture and everything, because I did grow up traditionally. I didn't grow up in necessarily a religion. I grew up just practicing my traditions with root digging, huckleberry picking, dancing, And it's crazy to me that, you know, in science, the way that to take care of your body, Native Americans naturally did that. And of course, other cultures and races in the world probably did as well. But we call it going sweat. And in our sweat lodge, we, you know, do our prayers. We're fully naked. We're in this space with our relatives to honor it to Haniawat, the creator, the energy, the source, and to also, you know, put our energies out there to ourselves and those that are hurting, those that are, you know, diseased at the moment. And that's what we go sweat for. That's kind of our way of, you know, prayer. That was my only knowledge of any kind of religion or prayer growing up. And I'm sure you're maybe wondering, like, how did I get here? How did I accumulate to this? And it all started with learning about rocks and astrology. And then you go into this, like, you go into this huge wormhole of you don't even know if it's ever going to end. And, like, it honestly doesn't. Is the key that I'm figuring out now, is that it never ends. So I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, okay, where, like, Native Americans, right? Like, my culture, where do I start with this? Because I just have no idea where to start. I'm probably just barely gonna be able to scratch the tip of the surface for you guys. But so a couple weeks ago, one of the, I think it's now considered the largest powwow in the northern states, is the Black Hills powwow. And you guys maybe have seen it on your social medias. I know it's been all over my media, like, for the past couple weeks. Beautiful regalia, beautiful, you know, medicine is what they're doing when you see someone participating in a powwow. That's what we're doing. We're saying a prayer with our feet. We're saying a prayer, and we're teaching a lesson in a way, if you think about it. And so I didn't even know this information about the Black Hills, but the Ogala, and I could be saying it wrong, I'm sorry. The Ogala Lakotas believe that the Black Hills are the center of the universe in this physical realm. And that is initially where, you know, powwow dancing, our cultural dancing came from. It came from the center of the universe. And to exemplify how, just like what our dancing means, I don't know every single dance just quite yet, but the jingle dress, and I'm sure you guys maybe have seen that.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. It came to so this medicine man's granddaughter, I believe, granddaughter or daughter, she was sick, and she was feeling this dis-ease where she wasn't physically capable of anything, right? And so, sorry, I was making sure I wasn't forgetting anything, but the medicine man was concerned, obviously, about his daughter, right? You know, she's diseased, and they don't know what to do. And so, in a dream came a vision of the jingle dress, and the creator, the source, told him, you know, have her dance it like this and this way, and she will be healed. She'll eventually heal. And so they put 365 cones. I can't remember the exact word for the cones in their tribal language because it's like hard. But the cones have a certain name in the Lakota tribe, and it's built to represent rain sounds. And so, you know, water is life. As if you guys have seen the movement Water is Life, have you guys? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm so sorry, like I said, my people and my culture is so resilient and so great that I don't know if I could even just merely scratch the surface. But so the medicine man and his tribe, she couldn't dance at first, and then the tribe was helping her. They all came together, and she eventually was able to walk and, you know, be healed again through dancing. And so that's just an example of, you know, what our people do. And so I'm like thinking in my mind, like, I don't know, this, the way my mind thinks is like how and why all the time, you know, like, I don't know if it's the ego or what it is, but I'm like, okay, like how and why, just about my people, because I want to represent it to you guys in a way that can, you know, show the resilience. And what I have come to find from, you know, my energy and my spirit is that, you know, us indigenous people, and I'm sure a lot of you within your own blood have indigenous blood, and I think it's an amazing thing that, you know, we do get to share this, because growing up I always knew, I didn't always know names for this, what I know, but that a Nez Perce woman long ago knew that there was going to be a time where, you know, we share this land with people who are not our color and people who aren't our race. And when I think about it, I think about, you know, everyone thinks or knows America to be this great country, and of course we have a lot of problems and a lot of other things in this world going on that you guys, you know. And so what I think is that this took place for a very specific reason, and I don't know that reason, but what I came to do in this earth is to continue my Native American lineage in the right way that I know how. And by doing so, I've come back to myself within my journey. And this place, I'm so thankful for this place. It's it's just wonderful. And I'm sorry, my focus is kind of dissociating a bit right now.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Let it flow.
Let it flow. And I'm so sorry if I cut certain topics off and come back to it. I don't know why I tell stories like that, but yeah. So I did want to touch up again on the Black Hills. And as we look at our country, right, and I didn't even know this until recent, that the founding fathers, their foreheads are literally on the Black Hills, which are very sacred lands to the Lakota people. And as I'm like looking at America, I'm like, dude, I feel like that's why this country has faced such animosity and has like so much bad has also come, because I feel in a way like, you know, the government back in the day, they had a treaty deal with the Lakota people, and they broke their treaty, and they were trying to say, hey, we'll give you millions of dollars, however much money, you know, because we're keeping these lands, we want to buy them from you. And then the Lakotas are like, no, you can't, this land is priceless, there's no price tag that you can put upon these hills, they're ours, we own these hills, you know, and we don't even own them, we are of the earth, we're not, you know, we can't own the earth, right? So I just feel, if you have any questions or wonder why all of these things that are happening in America, is I feel like just that moment in itself, those presidential heads up there, and they're on very specific, powerful lands. And with that being said, I know that one day it's all gonna make sense. It's all gonna, you know, because when I look at you, you're looking at me. When you look at me, you're looking at you. When I look at you, I'm looking at me. I'm looking at a different version of myself. And I know that you know, in the Bible, they talk about the Tower of Babel, on how like he came up to make different races so they couldn't reach God and whatnot. And so I feel that in itself, that biblical term, the Tower of Babel, we all came together because God is right here, you know, the source is right here within us. We have no reason to look outside or externally. And so how I tie my cultural experience to my spirituality is just balance. And I realize that Native American people we literally live by the laws of the universe, which is balance. The number one is balance. You know, I mean, there's so many amazing Native American people to represent my people, but what they don't, and I know that the spiritual journey isn't always kind of intact within them, when, you know, whoever else that is better than me. I feel like as Native people, we don't understand why we are here to protect this earth, because I know that within our DNA, there's, you know, we all have our very specific resonance to the universe and to Christ consciousness, right? So I'm trying to understand like what it means to be indigenous, what it means to be a spiritual person and be Native American. And so I'm trying to handle these DNA codes right. I'm trying to do what's right. And my plans are just to keep it rolling and to do what the consciousness really wants me to do. And by doing so, speaking up here, I'm kind of honestly terrible with public speaking, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, you're doing what you want. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're where you're supposed to be.
Thank you.
And we realize that, yeah.
And being here in front of you guys, sharing this space with you guys has always, you know, reminded me, you know, when we go out there into the week, we have Monday tomorrow, we have all this stress, and I mean, for me, I have all this stress and all this, I'm dealing with the matrix again, you know, I'm dealing with a 9 to 5 again, and like, I'm just building myself back up again. And being a Native, being an indigenous person, it's honestly very hard to live in this society the way that we live. Like, we're so, what's the word? We're so used to just being stressed on a day-to-day. We're so used, we've normalized this waking up and I'm already freaking mad about the day, or mad about this, or mad about that. And it's like, it's hard, especially hard as an indigenous person, because we live by the laws of nature in this universe, and we, you know, just as probably anybody on any other continent lived, you know, we live by the sun, and, you know, we relax at night. And it's like, when it comes around to the shorter days and the darker times, it's like, man, like I need rest, and not being able to have that rest, I get it here being with you guys. So I'm very happy to make it. I'm always running on Indian time, you know, as an Indian proverb, there is no perfect time besides Indian time. and what you do with it. And so going out into this new week, I hope you guys, you know, handle your day every single day. And we made it through another week. We got another week ahead, and I don't know what lies ahead. I don't know. And I know, like, I'm not sure what you guys might have were hoping that I was gonna do. I do practice my traditions. I'm getting back into that, and so hopefully maybe another time that I speak, maybe I'll be confident to sing and everything like that. But my confidence towards that is like not where I want it to be. So my sister and I in the back right there, we are also in the process of learning how to bead from our grandma, and she's an amazing beader. She's just awesome. These earrings that I'm wearing right now are from my cousin, who's also awesome. But yeah, I'm sorry for whatever you were expecting, and I don't know, because I get the same way. You know, I'm like, oh, well, I was thinking it was going to be like this, and you know, I don't have my regalia and all that right now, and I'm, you know, the past few years of my life, I've been on this journey. I've kind of left a lot of the things in the darker light, or in the back of my mind, which my culture, you know, apparently had to be one of those, because it always feels like we have to put our energy on one thing, you know, want this or that, and that's kind of how it's been for me. And I'm now coming back to myself, back to my roots, and hopefully next time maybe we'll have some regalia, and I don't know, we can do something. But you know, it's an amazing day with you all, and I had expectations for myself, but I also knew, like, I'm speaking from the heart. You know, literally every single time I try to sit down and make it all like fancy and how I wanted it to be, it wouldn't. So, but with that being
The
said,
best things are
Mm. Yeah, for sure. And if you do have Native American blood or not, you know, we all still love you. We all still care about you. I mean, my people took care of your people, or whoever's
We all came from one.
Yeah, we all came from one. We all come from the same source, and I truly believe that, you know, indigenous people literally live by the way that, you know, maybe we should be living as humans, you know, just living with nature, not being greedy. Balance is like the most important, and I know that we learn that from and probably a lot of other cultures too. And so it's just, it's a good day to be indigenous. And thank you all for sharing this moment of energy with me. I'm so sorry that I don't know.
Yeah, come back soon.
Thank you.
And I have to tell you, you don't need the regalia. You don't, that's the outside.
Yeah, for sure.
You're talking from the inside, and, you know, that's the person
But
we
we'd
needed
like
to
to
be.
see the regalia.
Yeah.
We still want to see
I'd
it.
like to understand more about your culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so bringing the regalia would help us.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know,
As you know, as spiritual people, we know, like, as within, so without, and so that's
Exactly.
probably why you see us, you know, having these eagle feathers and these bear claws and everything, is because as within, so without. Like our four-legged relatives or our winged relatives, we're all the same. And I can't tell you exactly why we wear these certain shells and earrings and whatnot. It's just that's how we expressed ourselves as people. And you see us with nature on us. So, you know, we're very in tune with our surroundings, and that's why, you know, you see what's on our regalia. So as within, so without, to put it in a simple way. And ashe and all that. And I hope that your guys' week ahead is just, you know, grab it, own it, conquer it. And I feel like that's also a huge reminder to myself. But yeah, thank you for sharing this space with me this Sunday morning.
Thank you for coming.